Hello everyone, Mr. Geiselhart here. Today we're going to talk about permutations. Permutations are used when you have a group of items or people or things and you want to put them into an order or a specific arrangement or assign specific role to that. The words that you're going to be looking for when you're looking at permutations are things like arranging, placing, ordering. Those are going to probably be the most, but like positioning, organizing, lining up, seating, stacking, putting in a row, finishing, awarding, distributing, nominating, or assigning. So here's an example of a permutation. If we're going to take the three letters A, B, and C and see how many ways we can order them, we're going to write out all the possibilities. So in this case, we wrote out all the possibilities right down here, and you can see that there are 6 ways of doing that. From the fundamental counting principle, we can see that if you take the letters, you can make a decision chart. How many of those letters can be placed in the first spot, then how many can be placed in the second spot, then how many can be placed in the third spot. So when you do that, that's the same thing as saying 3 times 2 times 1, or 3 factorial, which is 6 ways. That's the same answer we got when we just wrote them all out. So if we wanted to take the first 8 letters and arrange them, we certainly wouldn't want to write them all out by hand, but we could figure that out by making a decision chart or just by doing 8 factorial. So here's another example. What if we had 6 people that want to sit down in 6 chairs? How many different ways can they sit down? Well, again, since we're arranging all of them, this is just a factorial question. So 6 factorial are 720 ways. Now in this case, what if we only want to pick 2 people to sit in those chairs? How many ways can we choose 2 people from the group of 6 to fit in those 2 chairs? So if we made a decision chart, there would be 6 choices for chair 1 and 5 choices for chair 2, which is going to be 30. Because this is something we do quite frequently, we actually have a button in our calculator that will allow us to do a computation like this. So let's say in this example, there was a downhill ski competition with 12 skiers that could finish in first, second, or third place. How many different ways could they finish? So the notation for this we say is 12p3, or sometimes we might say 12 and arrange 3 or something like that. So basically what you want to do is out of the 12 items that you have, out of the 12 racers, you want to see how many different ways you can have a first place, second place, and third place winner. So you're going to put this in your calculator. And what I'm going to show you in the next screen is how to do that. We're going to take a look at how to enter in a permutation. In this case, we're going to do the permutation of having 12 items, and I want to place 3 of them in a particular order. So the way you do that is you start off by just entering in the number 12. You start off by entering in how many items you have. Then you have to find the PRB button. So you hit the math button, then you arrow over to PRB, and then the easiest way to do it is just to hit the number 2, and that will bring it up for you. And then you hit the number 3, and then you hit enter. So there are 1,320 ways to choose 3 items in order out of 12. You could also do permutations using factorials by taking the total number of items factorial divided by the number of items that you are not using factorial, and it will give you the same answers using the NPR button. But it's usually a little easier to do the NPR. So the only thing, or the main thing you need to remember, is that the total number of items goes first, then you find the NPR in the PRB menu, and then you do the number of items that you're going to arrange. So here are a couple of examples about how to do that. What you should probably do is pause and see if you can figure out how to do this in your calculator, and make sure you get the same answers that I'm coming up with here. So the first question says 40 people are trying out for 5 different characters in a play production. How many different ways can this happen? Well, the one thing we want to do first of all is make sure that it is a permutation, because it is an arrangement and it is everyone having a different role. So it's you're not just choosing a group of 5 people, you're actually assigning these 5 people a role. So we would just write in here 40, that's how many people we're choosing from, P5, and when you put that in your calculator, you end up with a number that looks like this. So that would be 78,960,960. Okay, the number of ways to arrange all the letters in light. Now, the word arrange means that order is important, and that means it is a permutation. So we would do 5p5, and when you do that, you end up with 120. And in the last one, 23 BMX racers can finish in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth place. How many different ways? So again here, we're going to do a permutation because the order matters. First place is different from fifth place. So here we would do 23p5, and that would give us a number that looks like this. So 4,037,880. So in the next video, we're going to talk about something called combinations.